Hey guys, it's Courtney with the Kitchen Garden, and this is my May Azure Standard mini haul. So if you've been around here a little while, you know that I like to order from Azure Standard. I don't order all my groceries from there, but I certainly order every few months and get things that I can't find locally. And the great thing about Azure is that there's no membership or anything like that. You can just order. I think there's a minimum order of maybe $35 because it's coming in on a big truck. And so that just makes it worth their while. They don't want a $2 pack of gum coming in on that big truck and you don't have to pick it up. So, but I just want to show you what I got for the month of May. It wasn't a ton because I didn't need a ton. That's where the $35 minimum is really important, right? Okay, so what did I get? I got a 25-pound, this is a 25-pound bag of hard white wheat. Coincidentally, I found a bucket of hard white wheat yesterday when I was cleaning out our hall closet. I forgot it was there, and but that's okay. It'll get used, no worries. And we're going to be baking a lot of bread. So 25-pound bag of wheat. If you don't know about milling your own grain for flour, check out my other video where I talk about how I order grain in bulk and how I mill flour. That sounds a lot more homesteader than it really is. I have an electric grain mill that's 20 years old and it makes flour in seconds. So let's see what else we've got though. All right. This was a small order, like I said. So I got some spearmint leaf that's been dried and cut. I grow peppermint, but not spearmint. And I've been reading about the benefits of drinking spearmint tea for teenage boys to help with their skin. So we'll see how it goes. I have a teenage boy. And it comes in that nice foil packaging to keep it from being exposed to the light, which can encourage, the breakdown. So along this, I did a lot of spices and kitchen stuff this time because I was just running out. So this is arrowroot powder, and I use this a lot in place of cornstarch in recipes. It's a thickening agent. I also put it in my homemade dry shampoo. That sounds really granola, but anyway, so a lot of uses, but this will last me probably a year, maybe a year and a half. So, arrowroot powder, love that. Okay. I got chili powder. We use a lot of chili powder. We apparently eat a lot of tacos or things with that chili kind of seasoning. We don't eat a lot of chili, so that's funny. I love these because I just put them into a quart mason jar and stored them in the cabinet. So we have company. Hold on. Okay, next, I got cinnamon Ceylon powder. Again, this will last us a long time. And I'll put it in a quart mason jar with one of those. I love those resealable lids or the plastic lids you can add to them. So that's what we use. But we use cinnamon in our coffee filter every morning. And my daughter loves to bake. And for whatever reason, when I bake, I like to bake with cinnamon. So, and the price is just so much better than what you get at the store. Like that huge bag of cinnamon is just so much more affordable than the smaller containers. And we're not wasting all those plastic containers every time we buy cinnamon. Okay, thinking along the same lines of spices, I got some ginger, some ground ginger. Again, we use it for baking, or if you've never made golden milk. A couple months ago, I had ordered some cans of coconut milk from Azure, and ginger goes in golden milk, which you make with the coconut milk, and it's delicious. A lovely, warm drink at night if that's something that you want. Okay. And baking powder, I ran out. I've bought this multiple times in the past, and I ran out and got regular baking powder, I think from Aldi. No shade on Aldi because I love them. But we've been getting clumps of baking powder in our mouths, like from muffins, even though we whisk. I don't know what it is, or just like the bitter taste. It was wild. So I'm really glad to have this baking powder back in stock here at our house. And then the last thing I got was some einkorn grain. I know it is like the grain of choice for a lot of people. I don't use it as my main grain at this point, just because it's a little bit different. It's softer and has a bit more crumb, I guess, is how I would describe it when I've used it to make cinnamon rolls and things like that. but it's still very good, and I know the health benefits are there, so I like to buy a small bag every once in a while to use. So that's it. So a lot of grain this time, and I realized, of course, yesterday that I actually needed soft white wheat, so I'll have to order that in my next order, along with some other fun stuff. So if you have questions about Azure, you can feel free to comment below and ask. There's also a link below if you want to try it out for yourself. Again, there's no membership. It's simply a way to get organic. A lot of this stuff is organic. I think the only thing that's not is the baking powder. A lot of it is organic, good quality food that's affordable, and it's a family-owned business, so you really can't go wrong there. All the things that I love. So hope you guys have a great week, and hopefully I'll be back next month with next month's haul.